Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to give you a cryptocurrency show. We're going to go through Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, the mid-term, the long-term, macro of course, and then once we're done with that, we're going to be going through to some altcoins. So make sure you get your altcoin requests in the chat. And yeah, we're going to do some on-chain stuff, some liquidation levels, some crypto bubbles, fear and greed index. You know, all the good stuff, all the good crypto stuff. Shout out to everyone who's just joined straight away. We got Mr. Miles in the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Without further ado, guys, let's get straight deep down dirty into Bitcoin. Okay, so starting off with Bitcoin on the short-term time frame, on the hourly today, guys, we're going to be looking at where we were last time we streamed. It was yesterday around this sort of area here, guys, and we were talking about the potential, okay, the potential of the rejection of the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, and also the potential of finding support and coming up to this level and testing this level of resistance as well. Now, we actually did just pretty much dump off a cliff from that point. We didn't even test the Fibonacci resistance there. We just dumped off a cliff all the way down to the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement. From there, we found a really nice level of support. So if we are going to be momentum trading this next move down, there's going to be a nice little move to the upside from the 0.382 that we can essentially capitalize on, which is going to be very good indeed. Now, in terms of chart patterns, where we are right now, guys, you can see that we do have this upward sloping parallel channel. Yes, still a valid piece of data. Yes, we are still in this trap zone, to be frank here. So it's interesting to say the least, because being in this trap zone could actually cause some pretty strong resistance either to the downside, which we have seen most recently yesterday testing this trap zone, or we're going to find a nice level of support to the upside if we get back inside this chart pattern. Okay, so the next sort of areas to really be looking out for here for Bitcoin is going to be a potential move to the upside worth around 1.61% here. Okay, and that is basically going to be pretty easy to hit if we can basically get the support on the inside of that channel. Okay, so that's the first price point that I want you guys to be looking out for there, and that I'm going to be looking out for there as well, and that's going to be 71,630. Bitcoin currently trading at 70,910 on the dot. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a way to go to get there, but still, it's definitely something to really look out for there. Another point that we need to be cautious of is this little horizontal here that I'm dragging around. Okay, the horizontal here is you can see resistance, support. We are currently finding support on that, and it's looking quite nice. But please be aware, we could lose that support and find the resistance quite easily. Okay, if that is going to happen, there is quite a clean position on the cards, guys. Clean position worth around 0.82% to the downside after going, you could say, parabolic over the last 12 to 18 hours or so. That a pullback to the Fibonacci here is quite likely, in my opinion. Okay, because we can't just keep going up, guys. We need to pull back for market structure. Okay, so yeah, 0.82% move is on the cards there, and you can see pretty much every time we're jerking around in this sort of area between this horizontal and this Fibonacci, you can see we hit either side pretty much every time. Okay, literally near enough every time there. So yeah, definitely a point to really be looking out for there for Bitcoin today. If we see candle body closes below 70,200, 70,300 to be exact, then then I would expect just a nice little leg down to 69.8. Pretty easy, pretty clean trade there. Looking at the RSI quickly, guys, we did have bullish divergence coming through, and we were talking about that, I'm pretty sure, at the end of yesterday's stream here. And essentially, that does mean upwards momentum here. And you can see from there, we have just kind of soared to the upside. I see Phoenix coming on the stream. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. You're having a fantastic day. Gonna have a sip of the tea. And I see Mr. Miles saying, altcoin request? So many to choose from. Which one should I pick? Damn, that's hot. Ooh. I'm gonna guess Casper. Yeah, I'm sure we can look at Casper, bro. But yeah, that's what I would say about Bitcoin here on the short term. Let's see if there's anything else we can get a grasp on. I want to bring up these volume weighted moving average Fibonacci bands. It's got it all in there, and you can see we're actually testing the top side for resistance right now. So this is a very crucial point, because if we do find support, you can see it's actually quite aggressive to the upside when we do find that support, and it does actually take that leg up. Okay, so quite aggressive, nice bounce there. Not too crazy because we didn't really find it that well there, but you can see when we do find it, it does give us a nice little leg up, okay? So when that is going to happen, it's not a small move, okay? These moves are probably like 2 or 3%, right? Yeah, 2-3% there. So there's definitely something to be looking out for there today here, using this volume weighted Fibonacci moving average bands. Get a new name for these. But yeah, you can see the moves are really quite strong, okay? So it's definitely something to be looking out for there, because if we do explode to the upside here, that's going to be another level of confirmation to really be using as a reference there. So yeah, going to get rid of them. Let's bring up the volume weighted average true range bands and let's look at them. I mean, you can see here, guys, the 60-minute, yes, progressionary stance looking quite nice here. Currently pretty much resting on highs of this current micro trend, current micro trend that we have seen here. But unfortunately, the 15-minute is holding us back, guys. It is holding us back here. So this is absolutely fine if it does this, okay? Because what we really want to see here is the 15-minute curl over like that. Once we see it curl over, it's going to be more in a more progressionary stance, and then we can actually grind alongside of it, okay? So yeah, I would say it is still looking bullish from that point of view. The 5-minute volume weighted ATH band is completely soaring to the moon here on both levels, which is great and expected because we have seen such a big move to the upside. But you can see gradually, it's a better example here for the 15-minute. It's slowly curling over here, guys, slowly curling over. So ideally what we want to see here is something along the lines of this, and then we're going to have that 15-minute to basically ride us up for the day, which is going to be quite nice if we can basically hold that bullish momentum. If not, absolutely fine for rejection, guys. We can plan for that. We have planned for that 0.82% on the cards to the downside there to be taking full advantage of. What else have we got here? Let's, I mean, the EMA ribbon, that's flips long, but not the most reliable data in the world. WOD machine, let's have a little look at that on the micro, and then we're going to just jump to the macro, guys. I think, yeah, you can see moving averages, they're getting slightly further apart, and that indicates the strength of the trend is it's getting stronger here. We're currently testing the 7 SMA, which has been holding up really quite well on the hourly. I do want to look at it on the 3-hour actually. Yeah, so on the 3-hour we haven't quite tested it just yet, so depending on the next sort of 6 to 9 hours or so, this bad boy will be coming up here. So if we do stay bullish for that period and we haven't dumped below it in the next 6 to 9 hours, then I would actually expect a leg up there. I'm just using that 7 SMA band as sort of a testing period in conjunction with the major trend lines of this move. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would expect there on the 3-hour. Let's jump to the midterm here for Bitcoin, because quite obviously, guys, we are in a breakout scenario. Okay, we are in a breakout scenario of this symmetrical triangle chart pattern, so it is looking bullish. It's looking crazy bullish right now for a nice leg up, and this looks perfect for a trap stop loss hunting there. But please be aware, this level of resistance at 71.4, look at her, she's aggressive. She's an aggressive one, and yeah, she throws you down basically. So just be aware for that, guys. If you are going to see resistance here, then it's going to be pretty strong indeed. So just be prepared for that. If we break that and we break the 12-hour volume weighted ATH band, it's going to be a moonshot, guys. It will be a moonshot to all-time highs, and we can capitalize on that very cleanly as well. But just be prepared, guys. It's very choppy at the moment. It's not very nice to trade this, just because there's no real sort of direction right now. There's a lot of things in the way. We've got 8 days till the halving. There's so many speculations here, whether we're going to be going up, whether we're going down. The TAs, it's okay. It's not the cleanest in the world. So yeah, just be prepared for swings and manipulation, guys. In terms of Fibonacci, guys, we've got the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement down there. Tapped that last time for support. That level is going to be currently at 65.48. We have seen a lot of momentum actually from that zone, breaking highs of this micro trend, which is good. It is a bullish sign, guys. So I probably would expect a higher price action for this. Just looking at this this trend just on a basic sort of level here, I would expect to come up to at least 72.5 over the next sort of day or so. If we don't fall back down and lose Fibonacci on the short-term time frame, guys. If we lose that Fibonacci on the short-term time frame, I'd expect just a range again between 69.7 and 67.9. Okay, but overall, the buying strength here is still strong. It's just just a bit uncertain right now as to how high this will go, just because of the halving and everything like that. And we could see a massive dump at the halving, guys. Who knows? It's going to be a sell the news scenario potentially. So yeah, just be aware for that. Moving on to the macro time frame before we get into some altcoins, guys. So yeah, if you do have some altcoins, make sure you get them in the chat, and we will get to them as soon as physically possible. Did I get music for you today, guys? Let me just check. Yep, music is on. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, again, breakout scenario looking very strong here. Again, it's just a lot of uncertainty with the halving right now as to where the price will go. So yeah, just be safe out there. And again, guys, we do have a massive level of support coming up here. So if we do dump down, 67.5 is on the cards. And again, volume weighted ATR band currently at 63. I am hunting. Okay, I'm hunting for this for a nice move to the upside here. A nice strong bounce here off the volume weighted ATR band, and it is sort of lining up here with some really nice momentum points here. So yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there over the next sort of week or so. I mean, what is looking like that is going to happen, guys? What is looking like that's going to happen? What it looks like that's going to happen is basically in 7-8 days time or so, we might come up, or over 5 days, we might come up to the all-time high. We hit the halving. We see a massive volatile, crazy period for the halving, and it starts bouncing around like crazy. And then we come down, we basically slap the volume weighted ATR band on the daily. We see a massive move to the upside. So that's sort of what I'm expecting here. So I'm sort of looking for a nice halving long off the volume weighted ATR band, and then ideally just riding that wave for a long time, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a very big progressive wave after the halving. A lot of people are going to be very bullish on Bitcoin, but it is probably going to take a little bit of a leg down first. Not huge, guys, because the institutions will buy it up. Which we have seen continuous times here. We have seen continually here. Every time Bitcoin does take a pullback in this current bull market here, it just gets bought up quite aggressively. Okay, so yeah, definitely an area to really be looking out for there. Market structure on the macro, guys. Heard this a million times this week already, but 58.9 is the point to really be looking out for there. But yeah, that's going to be Bitcoin. Worst case again, guys, if we do dump down, we've got a really nice buying period at 50k. Got nice limit orders there as well. Not going lower than 50k in my opinion. We should just bounce very aggressively from there if we do dump there, okay? But yes, that's going to be Bitcoin. Let's look at CME gaps quickly, because we did have a CME gap get filled in the last day or so, down at around 68.2. That was yesterday, I do believe. And yeah, so that's good. That's filled. But we do have still an open CME gap currently down in this area around 63, 64k. So yeah, just be prepared for that. And what do you know? It doesn't line up with my volume weighted ATR band. Yes, it does, around 63.1. Okay, so it's very likely to do fill that CME gap in the next 7 to 10 days or so, with the halving being so volatile, right? Stochastic getting a bit of a crossover to the top side here. That could be a bit of a bearish sign, showing resistance here on the daily. But again, not that strong here. We like them really high if we're going to have them, or really low if we're going to have them, to get a real strong bias of the price here. And right now it's just a bit choppy in the middle. Okay, so nothing too great to be reporting there from the stochastic point of view. And money flow, how to look at money flow, if I can click it correctly. Go. Yeah, money flow nearly had a bullish crossover. Interesting, but didn't quite get that. And we are seeing a money flow actually coming out of Bitcoin again today, so maybe more bearish momentum is on the cards. Vortex indicators crossed bullish again, guys. Not great. It's very choppy here, so we can't get that much data off that. And yeah, that's going to be the macro here for Bitcoin. Overall, what we're seeing here, I probably would expect short-term move to the upside. Okay, short-term move to the upside. And I've frozen. There we go. Now we've not frozen. Yeah, short-term move to the upside. Probably resistance at 71.6, and potentially ranging in this area for the day. If we do get volatile and we do see a nice break of this zone at 71.6, and we do see candle body closes to the upside here, we can actually be using this as a really strong trade. Okay, so there's going to be, the first TP is going to be 0.5% for Bitcoin, second TP probably 1%, and a third TP up to the high of the current move. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would say about Bitcoin just in a general. Bitcoin dominance still soaring. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance still soaring really, really high here. Well, continuously trending up. We're still looking for that breakdown. When the breakdown does happen, your altcoins will begin to move on their own. Bringing me on to crypto bubbles, guys. We are actually seeing altcoins happen to happen on the stream, right? We are seeing a few altcoins actually do quite well today. Coins like Jasmy and Neo, Ton, Pendle again. You guys can't see that, but yeah, Pendle again doing very, very well today. So yeah, couple to be looking out for there. Okay, moving on to liquidation heat map. Nothing too crazy at the moment, guys. The strongest point for Binance right now is a liquidation at around 68.6 there. That could be a point to be looking out for, or 67.9. Fit and greed index. You can go get a massage from some people there. Good stuff. 76. You're all very, very greedy today, guys. So just be aware that manipulation could be on the cards there from that point of view. On-chain stuff. We've got exchange reserve. Exchange reserve? Yeah, exchange reserve is creeping up slowly, guys. It's actually bearish for Bitcoin when this happens. So just be prepared for that. Exchange whale ratio crept up quite aggressively over the last couple of days there, and that shows that manipulation is on the cards for BTC, which, I mean, come on, guys, we're coming to the halving. What do you expect? People are scared here, especially for the exchanges. They're going to be putting their Bitcoin back on exchanges, because if we do start falling off a cliff, they're going to sell it. Okay, it's only natural. Exchange leverage ratio, yes, micro uptrend, breaking a bit of resistance to the upside here, which is it's nice to see, but just testing that level of support again. But again, guys, this is how much of you dirty degens are getting into your leverage trades, and right now, it's as I said, it's a micro uptrend. You are creeping up here, so it shows more people are getting more getting involved with this potential halving outcome. Okay, so yeah, just be prepared for that. We've got funding rates creeping up again, so short positions are being held, are being paid by the long positions. So you're actually, the sentiment here is more bullish than bearish, which is good to know. And that's minor reserve. Anything on minor reserve? Couple of sell-offs, bit of a spike, nothing too crazy to be reporting there. Yeah, overall, Bitcoin still choppy, not great. Don't really know the direction that we're going in, but let's get to some altcoins, guys. Let's get to some altcoins. So the first altcoin that I'm going to be doing is Jasmy, requested by someone who commented on an altcoin video. Can you do Jasmy, please? So I was like, yep, no sweat, I'll do that today. I'll break this down very, very shortly. Really bad acid reflux right now. It's not great. Not great at all. Gives you like heartburn and stuff like that. It's pretty weak. I had it yesterday, and I'm just like, I was just taking Gaviscons and all that stuff, and it's just like not working. Not great. I've had it like forever, right? But just a bit annoying. When it flares up, it might be the tea. I have to quit the tea. So yeah, we're going to do Jasmy. Any other requests, guys, slap them in the chat, and we will get to them very, very, very shortly indeed. $1.1 billion market. Internet is not performing today, I must say, guys. Not great. Tokyo-based Internet of Things. Nashville in the hizzy. Interesting, Kerry. Hope you're having a good day. Whatever that means. Okay, let's look at Jasmy overall. Let's see, we got all-time highs at $4, right? So it's a bit ridiculous. The height of the bull market, near enough. That's February. Yeah, we'll do Jasmy overall and see what we're working with there. Okay. I'm here today to give you an update on Jasmy coin. As you can see, we are going to be going through this from a technical analysis perspective. Then we're going to be looking at key buying areas for this asset, and then also very strong levels of support and resistance that you need to be aware of in terms of Fibonacci and good stuff like that. You need to be aware of for the next sort of couple of months or so coming into this alt season. Okay, once we're done with all of that good stuff, we're going to be going deep down and dirty into a price prediction for Jasmy for the next sort of 6 to 12 months or so. If you were to just hold this asset, this is sort of a price prediction of how high this could be going and how much money you could be making if you were just to hold this. So starting off with Jasmine on a market structure perspective, guys, we need to go through this because it basically determines whether we're in an uptrend or whether we're in a dirty downtrend, okay? So what we need to look at first is the confirmed higher lows. And as you can see here, we do have confirmed higher lows coming through, and the most recent confirmed high low from this massive move to the upside is, you can see, the significant pullback from this high that got broken, significant pullback, and then we break this high again, and that confirms this higher low. So the most recent high low that we do have that is confirmed is actually, this is obviously on the macro, guys, is down at 1 cent 2176. Now, interesting, because we do have a massive pullback at this area at 1.4, but unfortunately we haven't broke this high just yet, so this is actually an unconfirmed higher low, so it's actually not great, because this means that your asset, the Jasmine, could actually fluctuate between 49% to the downside. Even if you dump 49% to the downside is what I'm saying. If you crash down here, guys, and you hold this area, you're still bullish. It's still in a bullish uptrend. The market structure is still bullish. So it's very, very important to know that, just because a lot of people could panic sell here as you are crashing. If you do crash, very unlikely that you do, but say if you have a rejection of around 20%, like we did see here, 2 cents down to 1.8 there, and a lot of people would have started selling, right? Because they were like, oh no, we're going down, we're going to zero. Maybe not quite like that. But it's definitely a point to be looking out for there, because you can actually come down near enough 49, 50% there to the downside and still be in a bullish market structure. So just wanted to echo that point across a few times to you guys. Now, talking just breakout scenarios and chart patterns, you can see this is a very strong area of resistance that we have seen most recently. Now, what's happening? We're breaking to the upside. This is great news, guys, for Jasmine. For all you Jasmine holders, you must be getting very goddamn excited, because we have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the top of an uptrend, which makes it a bullish pennant chart pattern, guys. A bullish pennant chart pattern actually means continuation to said upside, to the upside here. So it's definitely a point to really be referencing here. We have seen this is the measure move, the conservative measure move, may I add. This is the safest point, and we have actually hit that, which is great to see. Now, the next measure move that you could be using as a reference point, guys, is going to be bringing the price of Jasmine in this breakout scenario up to 2 cents 85. You're currently up around 10% today, so I wouldn't rule that out. And also, the high here is currently at 2 cents 7 there, so it would be a break of that high. Please be aware though, guys, the last time that we did actually come up and test this sort of area, the resistance was ridiculously strong, and you saw rejection coming down and throwing you basically another 50% to the downside. So just be aware, guys, when you come up to this area again, even if you're in this nice strong breakout scenario, I would expect a potential move down, usually around half of the momentum from previous resistance areas, and that does line up 25%. Now, that could mean you come up to this area, you test this high, you dump right back down, because it is a very volatile asset here, guys. Please be aware of that. But you're going to be setting new high lows, which is bullish, and also you're probably going to be coming down for a retest of this trend line, okay? You can do a trap zone for this trend line, something along the lines of this as well, guys. You can see wicks, all also testing that as well. So yeah, definitely a point to really be looking out for there for this asset overall. Looking pretty strong just because you are in the breakout scenario. So I probably would expect short-term upside worth around 10 to 15% there for this asset, and then downside after that. Let's talk potential buying areas for this asset, and then we're going to get into a nice price prediction for Jasmine to see how high this could go in the next 6 to 12 months here. So looking at volume weighted ATR bands here, guys, you can see that we're actually currently testing the 60-minute and the 12-hour. This is very, very important, because we need to basically get those strong candle body closes above these volume weighted ATR bands, and then we're essentially going to ride them to the upside. Like you can see here, we're riding that to the upside. Really, really strong level of support, and again here, really, really nice. Okay, so ideally that is what we want here. We want a nice strong candle body close above the 60-minute and the 12-hour. If we can get that, it will just be a testing scenario, and we will basically run up to make a significant progression inside of this measure move here. Now, talking buy areas, guys, this is where it gets interesting, because we're looking at buy areas of what we can be looking out for here for the next sort of bull market coming through, right? So firstly, the thing that I want to say here is going to be the 60-minute and the 12-hour. If we can hold that and it's strong, then amazing stuff. Then the buy area would be at that level. So let's mark that in quickly. Would be something along the lines of that. If we don't hold that and we do get resistance, guys, which is absolutely fine, coming into the halving, we know Bitcoin's going to be very choppy and very volatile here, and Jasmine could take a hit because of that. If that is going to happen, I'm going to be basically measuring all these micro low points here, micro unconfirmed higher low points, and using them as potential buying areas. Another thing that you could be doing here, guys, is essentially banging from the swing low to the swing high, a Fibonacci level here, and then we could be using the Fibonacci retracement. What do you know, lines up pretty goddamn perfectly with that trend line for a potential buying area as well. So the most congruent buying area that I would be looking for here, guys, to hold if you are looking for a hodl strategy using this asset, is going to be the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, and that is currently sat at around 2 cents 16. So let's do a price prediction from that area all the way up to essentially previous all-time highs for Jasmine. Now Jasmine is currently trading at $1.1 billion here, and that's obviously very, very, very bullish here. $1.1 billion is very, very bullish in comparison to where it currently was previously, right? So if we look at market caps from previous all-time highs for this asset, let's see if we can get that. It is currently 1.3 billion. Okay, back in March. No, it's November. Okay, back in November. We haven't actually got any other price action for that there. Okay, so in terms of a price prediction, we can be using the previous price for Jasmine, which is $4.29. I probably don't think that we're going to be going that high, guys, considering the all-time high market cap was $1.3 billion at not the height of the last bull market, because it was November 2021. And the height was, I think, May 2021. So it is not the best data there. But if we're using the price to our favor here, we're probably going to be using a spike like this instead. This is more valid data. Okay, so 24 cents. No, sorry, 2 cents up to $2.15. I think it's going to be a bit too crazy to be doing something like that, guys. So yeah, in terms of a price prediction, we're just going to be using. I mean, we can do it just for fun, okay? If you want to do it just for fun, we can do it, all right? So let's do it for fun. I don't think we're going to be getting this high because now there's likely to be more circulating supply here, and that's why the previous all-time high market cap would only be 1.3 billion, which is kind of currently basically where we're at, right? So let's do $2.15 just for fun. It's not realistic as a price prediction for this. It's very unlikely that it gets here, guys, and the reasoning for that is I will go into some detail, because if we're currently at 2 cents, yeah, if we're currently, I mean, it's just we can't even get there, right? $2. If we're currently at 2 cents, guys, at a market cap of 1.1 billion, to get to, was it 2.5? Did we say 2.15? Sorry, yeah, 2.15. To get to 2.15, guys, we need to actually take into consideration that the market cap itself would actually have to grow by 918%, right? So that just put it crazy stuff. So yeah, we can't be using that as a price prediction. If we're using, say, a 10x as a price prediction, you can basically expect a $10 billion market cap for this asset here, guys. $10 billion market cap at a 10x, which again, it is in comparison to the previous market cap, definitely something to do with the more circulating supply that has been basically put onto the market here. So if we are going to be doing a $10 billion market cap sort of target here for Jasmine, obviously still speculatively speaking, guys, it is, we don't know how high this could go from the buying area. A 10 bill market cap, we'll put this at around 20 cents a coin, right? 20 cents a coin, which will be here we go, basically a 10x on your investment, right? Yeah, it will be a 10x on your investment, and just about 9x. Yeah, 9.2x on your investment there. So yeah, overall looking pretty good. But the real question is, guys, is how high could this go in the next 6 to 12 months? That's the real thing right now. We don't currently know, but being at a price point of $1.1 billion market cap already, I probably would expect, just referencing other coins right now, and the bullishness of this chart, I probably would expect at least a 5x in the tank there, okay? So at least a 400% move to the upside, and that would put the price of this asset around 10 cents. We'll do that for simplicity's sake. Around 10, 11 cents there, guys. So yeah, definitely I would see that in the tank. There is going to be a road to the upside that we need to take into consideration as well for Jasmine, and that is going to be very, very key Fibonacci extension levels here. You've got 3 cents there, you've got 3 cents 6 there, you've also got 3.9. Okay, so there's going to be levels of resistance that need to be looked at here, because we could see something along the lines of that, right? Just completely estimating that chart there, but yeah, just be aware for those levels here. Yeah, that's gonna be it from me for Jasmine. Let me know what you think in the comment section, whether you like the video. If you like the video, smash a like on it, and what do you think of Jasmine as well? I want to know. But yeah, if you never want to miss one of my uploads, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on. And yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Peace. I'll see you in the next one. It was a long video. Apologies, guys. Kept you guys waiting a bit there. I was trying to get a good explanation of a price prediction for Jasmine. It just wasn't going great. So yeah, apologies for that. Let's look at the chat here, because we got some more people coming through. Okay. We've got Road Dog Crypto. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got NX coming through. We love you, Chester. We do. I see you on the stream there, bro. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, I hope you're all good, man. And 10x, I have that in my basket. Good stuff. Love a bit of Jasmine. We're so close to the true run. Yeah, the run is going to be crazy for Bitcoin, man. Well, Bitcoin and altcoins, right? So yeah, crazy stuff. If you do have any other altcoin requests, guys, please smash them in the chat and I'll get to them. And NX, don't put VET in there. I did a VeChain update yesterday if you want to check that out. I know you love VeChain, man. Just like Mr. Miles loves Casper. We'll look at Casper quickly. Why not? Where are we? We do KuCoin usually, right? CTX request, please, from Kerry. Yeah, Kerry, I'll sort you out. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so not that much has changed. It's yesterday, Mr. Miles. We're still actually nothing has changed. we did obviously see a nice solid wick to the upside. Resistance coming down quite aggressively. Still in this potential move here, finding that support from this area, which does look good, but again, still a bit choppy overall. The real points to be looking out for there on the macro is going to be these levels of momentum to the upside here. So if we do get that amazing stuff, the real next leg up that I would be looking for here for Casper is going to be using this this trend line as a strong breakout scenario here for this asset. Okay, and if we are to do something along the lines of this, oh, that was wrong. Redo that. There we go. Like so. We could. I thought I'd draw it in just to see if there was any sort of a parallel confluence here with that there. I mean, there's a little bit. You get a little bit. You see support there. You see support there. Support. Obviously a test there. Support there, looking pretty good. So there is a parallel channel there. So there is potential for a quite a strong leg up for Casper here, using a breakout scenario for the future. And that will look something along the lines of this, guys, sending Casper to around 17 cents there. So yeah, definitely one to be looking out for there. Music to your ears, I bet, Mr. Miles. Let's do a CTX there for Kerry. Cryptex Finance, the place to hold your money. CTC, CTX it is. Okay, it's on Coinbase, so I'm not too worried. You guys know how I feel about wicks and candles like this. Not good. Not good. I mean, the chart looks good. It's got stability. We're coming up. We consolidate. We're coming up. We're consolidating. We're setting new highs continuously. Overall, it is a bullish chart, but the stability in the pumps are not great. Okay, and what I mean by that is if you look at the wicks to the upside, it's just
It's just not. It's not friendly. It's really not a friendly asset here. It's just you're basically getting sold into. That's you buy or big buys come in, and then you just get sold into. So yeah, I wouldn't be that confident on this asset right now. I mean, bull market could do really well. Don't know the fundamentals of it, but overall, just be aware, guys. These wicks are they're not friendly wicks, okay? And they're not small wicks either. We're on the 12-hour here, so we're talking 13% to the upside. We're talking literally 5-10% there, and it's just you just get basically sold into straight away here. So yeah, not great overall. Sorry, Kerry. Moving on to, let's do, I mean, VeChain's up again. VeChain's up again. Looking for a nice breakout to the upside for VeChain. Good stuff. Mana is having a run. Yeah, Mana's an interesting one, man. I don't know if you guys have actually used Decentraland? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Decentraland platform. I made an account and I ran around like an avatar and stuff. It's good fun, but it's very metaversey, and I think it's a bit crap, really. Unless it's like they program it and build it for AR, and it's good for glasses and stuff like that. It'd be a bit different. Not VR, AR. I think VR is going to be I don't think VR is going to take off that strongly compared to AR anyway. But yeah, I'm going to do a video on this. I'm going to do a video on this, and then I will do root for you there, NX. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on this just because the root network, he says. Yeah, it's we're in a breakout scenario for Mana, so there actually could be a nice trade here to really be looking out for there. So yeah, I just want to break that down for everyone, and then we shall continue. Then we shall continue, my good sir. Oh, Songkran this weekend in Thailand. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's basically the biggest water fight in the world, and it lasts 4 days. It's not segregated to one area. It's throughout the whole city of Bangkok and surrounding cities. It's a crazy time. It's a crazy time. Like you have all the business people of the city, and like in their suits for work, and they just get wrecked, like so wrecked. Because it's like it's a wash away your sins sort of spiritual thing. I think anyway. Maybe in Buddhism religion or something. But yeah, it's a proper thing. It's good fun. So yeah, we go out and with our water guns and just spray a load of people. So yeah, looking forward to that this weekend. Right, let's do an update on Mana here. I'm going to bring it up on CMC as well. Mana. Decentraland. $1.2 billion market cap. Interesting stuff. I'm not going to keep this video. I'm not going to have this video going for too long, guys. Just going to get it done. I'm hungry to get some noodles. Okay, so let's get straight into this. That is not the most confirmed high low on the macro here. Actually, that is. It is. Good stuff. Okay, that's not too bad. Fortified emojis. I'm here today to give you an update on Mana Decentraland. We're going to be going through this from a technical analysis perspective. We're going to be looking at key buying areas, key levels of support and resistance, and what sort of prices you guys need to be looking out for there over the next sort of couple of months or so. And also, to end the video, we're going to be doing a price prediction for how high Decentraland could be going and how much money you could be making if you're holding this over the next 6 to 12 months or so. Absolutely crazy stuff. So yeah, just get straight deep down and dirty into the charts here, and let's get this bad boy done. Okay, so looking at Mana from a market structure perspective right now, we're looking at these higher low points. Okay, these are all these yellow lines drawn in. These are essentially the areas of confluence we need to be looking out for there to see whether we're in a nice uptrend or we're in a dirty, disgusting downtrend. Okay, so the most recent higher low that we have set and we have confirmed after this high was set here, guys, you can see this was the higher low because we broke this high here. Now you can see what happened after that. We saw a significant pullback, and that basically set this area as a higher low. It wasn't confirmed until we broke this high, and we broke this high pretty sharpish after that, around 4 days after that, confirming this as the higher low. So what that means in terms of the most recent in terms of the macro trend for this asset right now, you could fluctuate down around 18% here and still be in this lovely, lovely uptrend. So just be prepared for that if that is going to happen. One thing and one reason why I do want to do this video today, guys, is because there is a really nice potential breakout scenario here for Decentraland. And as you can see, this is going to be the trend line that we're referring to. The trend line that we're referring to is coming through from highs, the wick of the high, currently priced at around 82 cents there. And you can see we've tested this for resistance multiple times here. We have had, it was near enough a long-legged doji star there. Didn't quite get that candlestick chart pattern, but we are seeing a breakout scenario right now. So on the macro, I do want to see this daily candle body close above this trend line in the next 15 hours or so. If that is going to happen, then there is a lovely potential breakout scenario that is on the cards. Okay, how high could this go using this breakout scenario as sort of a price prediction for this for not the micro, but still the macro here, guys. But yeah, just over the next sort of week or two here. Probably looking at around a 10 to 11% move to the upside here. Pretty bullish, okay, pretty nice stuff. In terms of what's the word? The confluence that we're looking for here is that candle body close here above this area, like I just said, and also in 15 hours or so. So yeah, that's sort of the move that I would be looking out for here for Mana, for Decentraland. Definitely something to really take into consideration. Using automatic Fibonacci retracement levels here, guys, one point to be taken into consideration here is that we have just closed quite aggressively here on the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement, guys, and that is this area at around 60 cents here. You can see the momentum from this zone is actually really quite strong. Okay, it's really quite strong in previous price action. So what we could actually be looking out for here is, you can see 15% move to the upside. Sometimes, usually, it's around half of that. That's sort of the conservative estimate that we can be looking for here. So there is around a 7.5% move from this trend line, essentially from this Fibonacci retracement zone. So whether that is going to fall into our position, it probably will here. So what we need to actually essentially be doing here, guys, just want to get rid of the measure move for a second. It's kind of polluting the chart a bit. What we want to do here is, wherever we get this candle body close, we need to be having a nice solid take profit at around 65 cents there, as we are going to be heading up to that zone, which we have seen from previous momentum. Okay, so overall, Decentraland looking pretty strong here. Pretty happy with that from a market structure perspective and a TA perspective. Bullish pennant chart pattern as well to the upside. Now let's get into a sort of a price prediction and potential buying zones for this asset for you long-term hodlers. Okay, now let's take a step back for a second, guys, because yes, we have the Bitcoin halving coming. We don't know how aggressive this is going to be for altcoins, and currently with Bitcoin dominance trickling up here, we can expect Bitcoin to have a lot of dominance over altcoins like Decentraland. Okay, so that basically means if Bitcoin's going to swing to the downside, be prepared for corrections here for Decentraland. And this is where we need to take into consideration here, because this higher low point at 52 cents here is going to be a really clean bounce point. So that would be my my buy point between the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement and the most recent higher low for Decentraland. Okay, that's going to be the point to essentially be buying Decentraland. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Go do your own research. Now let's look at previous all-time highs for this asset to see how high we could actually get in the next potential bull market. Well, we're in a bull market, the next alt season. $4.60 there. So let's draw that in from the potential buy zone that we were looking for up to around $4.60 there. Did we just say 460? Yeah, 460 there. And if you like the content, guys, smash a like on it. It does help out the channel tremendously. 460 will take us up to around 757% on your investment, guys. That is an 8.5x here. That is ridiculous. You put in $1,000, you're going to be walking away with $8,500. Very bullish here for that. And remember, guys, this is just the all-time high previous prediction there. Mostly, we break all-time highs in new cycles. Okay, and we're just coming into a super cycle here for cryptocurrency, so it's very likely that we do break that all-time high. But overall, around an 8x for Mana. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. I'm intrigued to know. And again, if you like the content, smash a like. And if you never want to miss one of my uploads, make sure you hit the notification bell, turn that subscription thing on, and you never will, basically, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, let's do another coin, I think. Jeffrey says, what do you think about Vanry? Okay, I'm going to do the root network first for NX, and then we're going to do have a look at Vanry. Root. Is this going to be a layer 1? $70 million market cap. That is extremely low. Fully diluted around near enough $1 billion there. But if this is a layer 1, then it's a buy for sure. Okay, root token is a primary token of Tron. Okay, it's a new layer 1 which is designed as primary token. Root token is the primary token of the root network, TRN. Right, okay, not Tron. Okay. So it is their own layer 1. There's a hub of open metaverse where anything can be connected to anything. Okay. Don't really know that much from the dev side of point of view, but this being a layer 1 priced at $70 million market cap, it's a goddamn gold mine, as we said yesterday. It's a goddamn gold mine. So yeah, definitely something to really be looking out for there. Gonna do some more research into this. Well done, NX, for finding this bad boy. Kudos to you, my man. And yeah, gonna have a little look at that, because an asset with utility like that, a layer 1 chain, this is like a $70 million market cap, that is seriously underpriced. What you need to be looking out for there is what is actually being built on the chain, and yeah, there's a lot of money to be made here, guys, if this is going to be good. Backed by big companies such as Warner Bros. Okay, that's a very big claim to fame there. Root, it uses XRP for gas. Ew, says Mr. Miles. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a. I mean, it's $70 million market cap. Coming into a bull market, it's a sure thing. I mean, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, but any layer 1 at $70 million is just at least 2-3x there, at least, regardless of the facts around it. It's one to pop. Let's look at the chart. Ew, not great. I'm sure it's not too bad. Overall, this was launched back in November 2023. Okay. Over a year old now. No, it's not. No, it's not. That was 2022. And yeah, we are seeing a bit of a correction here for this asset. We did see this $6, sorry, 6 cents 80. Okay, let's have a little look. So we can get a market cap all-time high for this. Yeah, so it's retracted near enough 50% from all-time highs in March. Wow, this has been on a downtrend for a while here, since start of March to now. That's a strong buying area, I'd say. Yeah, very strong buying area for this asset. Let's do some Fibonacci as well. From the launch to there. Yeah, very crucial area actually, because it is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement area, guys, and this this essentially means that if you do hold this in terms of resistance and you do get slammed down here, it's the confirmation of the reversal that you don't want here, okay? But overall, what I would be looking out for here is candle body closes above this zone here, and then momentum to the upside would be good. Would be good to see, okay? Why would it use another crypto for gas if it's a layer 1? That's setting off alarm bells. Yeah, that is concerning. Definitely one to look into. That is concerning. Don't know why it wouldn't just use itself as gas fees, right? Any other data we can get on this? Here we go. Rug pull. I'm not going EMO over a dip. Root rug pull. Bullish on root. Scammers. Okay. Overall, looking pretty bearish on the old CMC chat here. Sorry, NX. Not looking great there. Again, can't judge a book by its cover. It's a nice website. Pay gas fees in any token or pay them on behalf of your users. Okay. So can users use that to pay gas fees in anything they want that's in their wallet? Because that's a whole unique thing in itself. That is a whole unique thing in itself, but it doesn't keep the money inside of. I suppose it's not too bad because you'd be using it from other chains anyway. I don't know if that's possible, but usually when you see boosting about its connectors to stuff like it's overhyped. Yeah, 40% of root total supply 12 will be distributed to the community though. Land mechanics, the interactive future score program. Okay, so there is stuff going on here. There is stuff going on here. It doesn't look, from a development standpoint, it actually looks pretty good. Quite impressed overall. It's got the same logo as EOS. Yeah, it looks pretty good overall. Again, don't know how good this is, but yeah, definitely one to be looking out for there overall. Yeah, $70 million market cap. It is underpriced. If it's gonna do well, right? But again, it's pretty tricky. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Mr. Morales. But yeah, anyway, enough with the Root network. But yeah, again, backed by Warner Brothers and stuff like that. Maybe that is just a hype thing, FOMO sort of news people are spreading. Yeah, it's down 70% since the high, so not great. Not great at all. But yeah, I wonder what their content strategy and all that stuff is. But yeah, anyway, enough on Root. Let's do, what was next? It was Vanry, wasn't it? For Jeffrey. Vanry. Vanar chain. Bit more like it. $250 million market cap. It's a nice spike recently on a bit of a pullback. All-time high. March. And then it dumped down really aggressively from there. So that's a bad sign, actually. Yeah, that's quite a bad sign. Usually we saw the dump for cryptos basically in May, right? So yeah, not great, considering it dumped 3 or 4 months prior to that. 3 months prior to that. So yeah, not great overall, but it's a new cycle. Let's look at the chart. Yeah, this has exploded this year. Exploded. On a downtrend there already. Yeah, I don't like charts like this. I really don't. It's too parabolic too fast, and you're likely to just come all the way back down to probably this level, and then see another massive spike, and then another massive pullback. See, I don't really like charts like this. I like a nice steady uptrend. Trend is your friend, and all that good stuff. But to see potential breakout scenarios here, it's not out of the question to be doing something along the lines of that for a trend line. I'd like to keep it like there, for example, instead, and maybe a bull flag scenario I could be using as a reference there. And then some slippage coming through. Slippage, spillage, I like to say there. Yeah, overall you're still in this this macro downtrend, unfortunately. Yeah, breakout scenario would be to the upside. Probably something along the lines of this. Yeah, something along the lines of this, like so. Worth around 22% there, but yeah, you've got a little while to get there. Aerodrome Finance, yeah, that's a pretty decent coin. We actually took a look at that yesterday, I think. The chart looked pretty good. And I do like that you're going for a lower cap coin, BingX. You make more gains. Yeah, look at that. Really, really nice. Really, really clean. That's what we like. That's what we like. I like what I like. We're going to be doing a bit of a Voodoo KuCoin. Bit of KuCoin on this. Yeah, it's exploding. Not the nicest chart. I would have liked... I want a chart like this, please. Thank you. Not like this. Give me data. Better, but... Choppy, chop, chop. Not great. The wicks selling pressure. Okay, very strong selling pressure to the downside here from the upside. Just be prepared for that. If you are if you're getting into this, you're likely to get sold into as you see a nice move up to the upside, unless the volume overtakes the selling volume there. I like what I like. Yeah, wicks not great. Okay, so yeah, just shows selling pressure continuously for this asset, but not enough. You've got a nice, pretty strong floor here. Yeah, just be prepared if you are getting into this and you do see a nice spike. I wouldn't hold. I would sell because other people are. Okay, other people are, or devs are, team wallets. You don't know here. So yeah, overall this does look pretty choppy. Not great, but we looked at this project the other day and it looked quite a good project and it's performing quite well overall. So hopefully it does well. But yeah, just be prepared for that selling pressure there. Right, going to do a video on... I done a video on Near the other day. Loop ring. Maybe. I feel like this one's got like a meme army behind it as well. Yeah, I'm not going to do loop ring. I'm going to do... Let's do dot. Dot. Let's do a bit of dot. Dot is bloody bullish. Bloody bullish. Bloody bullish, mate. Yeah, very bullish overall on dot. Just for jokes, SPXC coin. I do want to look at that. So yeah, I will. I'll take a look. I don't know if it's probably like a proper meme coin, right? So I don't know if we're gonna have a chart on it. Bitmart, yeah, it's gonna be a really early. Look at this. That is funny. That is funny. And this is what we call a goddamn scam. Basically, anytime what this is showing here from what I can see is major marketing events. Okay, major marketing events like so, and then whatever volume the major marketing event has, the devs are just going to be selling into you like very aggressively. They've probably got limit orders here, staggered down, and then they're just basically selling into people. So yeah, it's a scam. I'd say there. Back to dot. Let's do a video on dot. Dun 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 dun. Oh god, I'm tired today. I'm here today to give you an update on DOT, a bit of Polkadot coming through. We're going to be going through Polkadot from a market structure perspective, breaking down TA here, and then we're going to be looking at some key buying areas and some price predictions for the next 6 to 12 months if you were just to simply buy and hold this asset. So starting off with DOT here, looking at market structure, you can see these are the yellow lines that we've got plotted in here. These are the current higher lows. As you can see, guys, we do have quite a few of them here. Now, this is very important because this determines whether you're in a nice uptrend or whether you're in a nice downtrend here. So you can see the last time that we did see a bit of flakiness coming through from this higher low, we actually started plotting in the lower highs here, which is very, very important because you can see we actually found really nice support on that higher low. And the most recent high low that has been set here is essentially this bad boy just here, around $8.05 there. This is very important because if we lose this area, guys, if we lose this area, then we need to basically look at this area for a downtrend. Then the next point from that is going to be the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, and you can see that's basically priced just below that higher low there, and that essentially means and it does mean the confirmation of the reversal of the trend. Okay, so if you lose this area, if you start losing $7.74, then please expect lower prices here. Probably going to see lower prices for this asset around $7.37 here. You can see nice support on that has been formed previously, so maybe you don't go lower than that coming into this alt season, but I would expect price fluctuations just because of the Bitcoin halving and how crazy it can get over the next sort of 7 to 14 days or so. Just be prepared for that. Now, if you are looking for upside for Polkadot, obviously very bullish, layer 1 blockchain, really, really good stuff here. I would expect a potential breakout zone coming through from here. Now, you can see we do have a falling wedge chart pattern coming through, and that is bullish, guys. It does tend to usually mean breaks to the upside here. So if we are going to be doing a potential long position for this asset, it would be something along the lines of this, and that is going to be from the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level of support all the way up to this area here at around $9.60, and that is going to be worth around 9.83% to the upside. So very, very bullish overall if we do see that break to the upside. Now, in terms of buying areas for this asset, guys, obviously, as I said, we do have the halving coming up, so I would expect sort of price fluctuations between these areas. I would be looking to buy more DOT from this area here, and basically holding that for a 6 to 12 month period. And if we are going to be breaking down all-time highs from the previous bull market for DOT, we can go over to CMC, currently trading at $8.48. All-time high for DOT that we do have on this chart is up at around $54, okay? $54, okay, with a market cap around 12.1 billion. Now, if we are looking at the previous all-time high market cap, that's 51 billion, okay? So it basically shows that we have seen more circulating supply actually get put into circulation, which is interesting because if we were just going to do a price prediction all the way up to the previous all-time high, then it would be ridiculous. Okay, it would be ridiculous. So let's do that just to show you guys for a second, and that is up to what was it, 54 bucks per coin. 54 bucks. Yeah, so it's going to be around a 6.43x there to the previous all-time high that we do have on this chart. Now, if we are going to just be looking at market cap, from a market cap perspective here, we're already at 12.1 billion. So essentially, if we're going to be doing a 6x on that, guys, you're going to be looking at roughly around 66.6 billion dollar market cap to the previous all-time high market cap. It's around a difference of around $10 billion. So you're probably not looking at around $54. You're probably looking at around probably 10% lower than that. So around $45 is going to be sort of a better price prediction looking at the new circulating supply that we have seen for DOT that has come into circulation. So looking at around $45, $46. So that is still going to be around a 5x on your investment, guys. So it's still definitely one to hold. Definitely an asset that I do think is going to explode over the next 6 to 12 months here. And again, using that market cap, that $50 billion sort of area here for Polkadot as sort of an average for a potential high period for this asset, I think this is still conservative, still underpriced. If we're looking at an asset like Solana, obviously Solana is another layer 1 blockchain here. that is currently sitting at around $77 billion market cap. So that's already a 7x, near enough a 7x or so in comparison to DOT in this current market, okay? So that's essentially saying that if we were to get to Solana's price right now for DOT in terms of a market cap, we could be looking at around a 7x, which is already higher than the price prediction from the previous bull market, from the previous all-time high, right? So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how high this asset could go. But from a conservative point of view, I would just say be simple, expect a 5x on your investment here. For DOT. If you like the video, guys, let me know what you think in the comments as well. Smash a like on it if you do like it, and also if you want to see more of this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell on, and you're never going to miss one of my uploads. And I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday as well. If you want to catch me live, you can do that as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Peace out. See you in the next one. But yeah, that's DOT. I do have some really high hopes for DOT overall, guys. It's a very, very bullish asset. But yeah, Jeffrey, I'm going to have a look at H-bar for you there. And then yeah, H-bar. Very bullish chart overall, looking really, really strong here. I would expect continuation here. Key areas to be looking out for: 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. You've got, I mean, it's all the charts are looking pretty much the same right now. We're all waiting for a massive move to the upside for alt season, and one thing to really be looking out for there for that is Bitcoin dominance, guys. We are looking for a break for Bitcoin dominance to come down. When that does come down, and we do see us actually take a leg down, it will essentially mean that your altcoins can now start moving on their own. If we look at previous bull markets, like the previous bull market for alt season, the real alt season that we saw last cycle was essentially December, November, all the way through to May, right? And as you can see, for the whole of that period, the Bitcoin dominance is just cascading down very, very aggressively, okay? So this is very, very important in reference to where we are now, because when we do see this climbing up continuously, when we do see that breakdown happen, this is essentially when alt season will begin, and your altcoins will start moving on their own very aggressively, okay? So just be prepared for that, and that's why all the charts are sort of looking like this right now. And we could, when that does happen, when that breakdown does happen on the Bitcoin dominance, you will see basically really, really, really nice prices for a lot of your altcoins here. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. Yeah, overall, I'm bullish on this asset. It looks really, really good in terms of a market structure, and just looking good overall. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it from me. I do appreciate you guys watching. I will be back. What day are we? Thursday? Yeah, I will be back tomorrow for end of the week update. But thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like the stream, smash a like on it. It does help the channel out tremendously. And also, guys, if you want to go join the TG, link is in the description as well. We've got a really nice cryptocurrency family over there. We're talking in there every single day. If you want a nice place to chill out. And yeah, that's where you can find that. Link is in the description. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out.